here we are. So we are recording 1 hour of diokophobia gameplay to test how much money we will get. Curious. This way people can also see what good enough person is like. I don't good enough to tour around the players. Just accurate. So I'm starting out at 504. Normally I'd listen to music, but because it's a video, I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll turn on music. Talking to myself. Or maybe, is there anyone not in this or I'll just turn on music. rest I find okay and fun to play on. Definitely Playground. Playground is definitely one with really cool roots that no one else would use. Normally for Hunter there's say instantly hits the ball because of how it goes. Quest is way too easy. At 172 weeks or something. The fan art's definitely nice. There's one which I don't understand why. Yeah, this one's a little this one. There are definitely like works of art out there. There's also the thumbnail, which essentially became inspiration for all the rest. This one's also that's why you don't camp. If someone's skilled actually in the lobby, you aren't supposed to camp, because then they can just get it either way, and then you don't even have a slight chance of getting it. I mean, my outfit's pretty nice as well, in my opinion at least. There's also the other outfit. Trust me, this is absolute peak. The absolute peak outfit. there's no real need to use any ability a lot of the time. Yeah, see, 60 from tags. That's actually more worth it than expected. 500 in the span of 12 minutes. Okay. That's 3,000. So in an hour, if you also this is okay, Survivor, let's go. Also, I don't have VIP or anything, so 45 levels. I mean, here are my accessories, I guess. I have all clothing, abilities, tag effects, and emotes unlocked. I also have unnecessary testing for people wondering how people click the wall. By the way, this is the better way to do it. It's just confirmed. You just do this, and bam. This is not better because it's way harder to pull off and you're just wasting more time. But yeah, this is how most people get the you walked on.
Can't tell you how fascinated I am that you were able to get into the faceplate. But just for your safety, because you know I don't want you wandering off, I'm gonna teleport you.
It's not really a use for it either. I mean, there's always a use for a map, it's just... like, I don't know why they made so many jump pads. I think it'd be cool without the jump pads or just a few jump pads. But then still, like if there was one jump pad or 4 jump pads at each corner, that'd be absolutely sick. Because instead of literally everywhere, because then you have to get there to get speed, which allows for an easy way to hit survivors and not way for survivors to live. Essentially, I think there's just less. Plus, then you can still get on the maze walls, which is really cool. Because that actually shows your skill very precise instead of, oh wow, I can get fast by using literally anything, which is really easy to like do. Anyone could even practice it in the practice zone really easily. All they gotta do is go high and slide and stuff. Allows you to get places people wouldn't expect you to be at and still be able to try them. If you use it and find unstable that's what you need to these people are good at following. Server's not bad. For us now is juking a lot. Back here, teleport, that'll save a lot of time, like also physically torturing opponents is also an option. You can just make them feel really, really sad. Well, 170. Oh, the money from that was worth it. 75 tags and 65 buns. I got 13 buns. And how many were there? 60. Man, I really can't count today. I really can't do math. To be fair, all my exams are just done, so I don't want to think about doing math. Yeah, that was just a lot of money. Plus, I won, so see, with this, you can practice the same amount of speed you're getting in Atlantis, so everyone knows how to use good speed, at least in such an open area, because unless you're going into the actual enemies, which there's almost no use for, since you can just stay out of the vast area and just move around unpredictably. It's oh my god, just what I'm talking about. Atlantis, I hate Atlantis. I'm gonna make some kids. well, there's multiple ways to just win easily and make the other survivor do your dirty work or just let the time run out. This is one of them. To be honest, might be my main strat for it because I hate this map. See, they don't know how to get up here. That's just not and even if they know how to get here, it's really hard to do. Plus, if they manage to get up here, the jumps are pretty easy. Plus, you can just jump down. Just get another one of these. Think if you... You're gonna see they're just all there. They don't know what to do. And then eventually they'll think it's not even worth it going after this guy. They'll tag the other guy and start going after the buttons. That's a button camper, by the way, over there. I don't understand the people who say they like this map. Anyone knows. It's actually lose often to campers. I mostly get tagged by people who actually try their hardest. Campers never learn. It's insane. They just do that, get survivor, and then now what? You didn't use skill to get that, so you don't even know how to use skill. That's because you did. It's a double-edged sword. Sure, you get money from tags, but it's so worthless. Okay, 20, probably mall, something. It's not Atlantis because I don't hear it bubbling. Okay, it's construction. I love construction. Construction is definitely, like I said before, excellent to learn. Also good because doing a predictive route is definitely the route just because you can predict it faster than you can This map's also nice because of the precise distance jumps where you actually have to, do that. There's also here, which is definitely an interesting part. So, wow, that was a productive round. We got 16 buttons. Man, these people suck. Okay, so I've gotten 1,000. Okay, so it seems 12 to 13 is the average amount of current time that it takes me to get 500. At one point, I'm definitely gonna start with it for like a year and a half, something. Then it started becoming slower. Eventually, I picked up the habit of data packs and resource packs in Minecraft, and my laptop was way too big, so I could play Minecraft and have fun. Then I also had a case. I had to like clean it out, and apparently it was really easy to remove one of the panels, and it also has like a dust collection system, so you don't have to flush out all of it. What else? Yeah, it's essentially it. Yeah, now I use it for data packs and my CPU isn't all that good, but it's good enough. I also played diokophobia, as you can tell, and also my resource packs. Now I guess I'll end packs and resource packs. So, it started when I started serving specifically lifesteal servers, because at that time it was still like actually popular. I made a server and I started learning commands because they seemed like a really useful tool in those servers. I kept learning commands and eventually I found a video for a working camera in Minecraft, and I started looking up how to make it work. I constantly ended up finding data packs. Before I didn't even know data packs existed. What I did know is that it was a more efficient way of doing commands. So I ended up learning that, finishing the camera, and then I went on to make a infinitely generating map rooms. That was fun to do. There I met Wubser, which after we finished that, I got introduced to dopamine or Vati or W events, whatever you want to call it. And then platinum events, then the best Harrison. Essentially, that's where I am now. I make data packs for Minecraft event servers. I'm pretty good at it, I'd say. So after I learned data packs, I did the back rooms. After that, I just made some data packs for Wubserve, like a Breath of the Wild project, using Irazi, like an insane by the way, which took him 7 years. He recreated the entirety of Breath of the Wild, and so I wanted to create, Wubser wanted to make an event using that, a civilization event. I ended up making like 6-something weapons for it, but eventually the hype for that event absolutely died out, and now it's just an empty server. Yeah. I made some more stuff for my friends, I guess, but then the Minecraft phase really started to wear out. Yeah, then I definitely moved on to TF. Still great game, by the way. TF is awesome. Definitely definitely, now that the bots are gone. I'm fairly sure after TF2 I just did some stuff. AI creation created my inflation pack, my data pack where I learned how to make custom crafting recipes. Let me look through for some memories here. Yeah, we had a giant game night phase or whatever, where I was also always because I actually knew what the fuck I was doing when hosting events because of all of my server knowledge and controlling the masses. Because it's trusting with like beasts. So annoying, they can also be so then my friends tried making servers, they absolutely failed in it. Well, except for Lulu. Lulu was definitely the best at making servers. And so after my friends tried, we essentially just stopped playing that. Not too long ago, I guess I'll just start my ideas, man. Yeah, then I started playing Voidsaw, which is a roguelike where everything is simulated an act of murder. So you have to fight back and murder them. It's really old. Still definitely one of the best I've ever played. Right now, I'm working on a roguelike pack and I've got the mob spawning and dungeon spawning down. And Derp is already going to use it for a event. He just doesn't know what, which is kind of insane. It's his own event. I'm also planning on learning shooters because that seems cool. Also, playing Fish like 2 weeks before the Halloween event ended, and I kind of got obsessed. It was at that time a really good game. Now it's just slob, more money. Other thing that is money now. You've seen the rods they made. That's so stupid. Why would you economy crash. Like before, getting King's Rod or Mythical Rod was the biggest thing. Then those just became Then we had the peaks update or whatever, like the big mountain update. That's when I stopped playing for a while. Then I came back into the game when skill was added or whatever. And I mean, that was fine, I guess. I was going to help people get to the next level, which I did do, and I ended up skipping a kid for a relic of the deep. So I got that, like, big divine strike rod with, Blessed Song. And that was all I could ask for. Then they announced they were adding a second seed, which would be like the beginning experience, but instead, a new, which it was not. You could still use your wands that you already had from the first sea and be perfectly fine. And also, at that time, there wasn't a reward for level 2,500, which is absurd. Fish was just... Fish was and still is. Oh yeah, that was the route I was meaning to show at one point. You can just do this. Go here. Up on here. School for autistic people, like seriously insanely good. It's a little bit like a concentration camp, but it's fine. It does help. Yeah. So I went there. I already knew at that time. No, actually I did. I'm forgetting stuff. This map has some nice, hard to do jumps, which I appreciate. I mean, if you go over here, essentially the only way to get here is by not a lot of people. Plus it's slow. Most of the time it wouldn't even be worth this a spot I should have used more? I always appreciate the fact that the game has references. And a lot of people who don't play TF2 don't realize how many references to TF2 there are. It's kind of insane. Sure, you have one baseline realizing how many results keep even dire death, a lot of other really fun and really old, which people respect a lot. And most of the time, when something is a reference to TF2, you know that it's not a game that's out to take you. It's out to like have you play it. And that's the difference. Games out to make money never did actual players who are there for fun. But games that don't want people to play to potentially make money, but they don't care too much about that, that's what makes a game good. Sure, lower garden seems like bad at first. It does seem like it's a money grab. And it might be, but at least you don't have to pay to get good. I do think Lower Garden makes people join it because it's a way to make people play instead of make people spend all their money. It's definitely like a dopamine farm, which is how they get people to play. But it's still less scummy than like Pet Simulator 99 or I don't know what else is there. Steal a baddie or steal a robot. How much shame to what robots come to, it's insane. Never play predict, just get fast to get good. If someone faster than you, the chances of you attacking them are close to none unless they play stupidly where you can just go where you know you're going. But that's the thing, most of the time, if you're faster, you'll be able to hide better than you. Also, you can just use this to click through essentially any wall everywhere. Kind of stupid, but no one uses it for that cringe reason. What I find surprising, like 2-3 months, weeks ago or something, 800 or 1,200 was absolute peak. You could not get better. And just the base bottom level of leaderboard was like 350 or something. But now it's become 2,523. I don't understand how these people have such small play. Also the difference in level, I'm guessing this is the difference between VIP and non-VIP right here. That's like always gonna be the big difference. And Robux spent, OPs is just trying to get on every leaderboard everywhere, man. And the thing is, OP sounds like a little child, like really, really, really small at that. Check. 11 minutes to go. I don't understand how they're allowed on Discord. It sounds so weird. illegal acts, and Discord will actually reports. When reporting in Europe, you can actually see that there too. And I'm fairly sure you can also use report. No, I need someone else's. And report message. So report illegal contents under the Digital Services Act. That'll essentially allow you to include multiple messages into your report. This will have to legally look at it, and they can't ignore it, because if they do, they can get sued for it. It's essentially a wonder system, which you can't use in America. I always have my joins on, if you're curious. So if you ever see I'm playing, just join. Get in front, look at them, and tag them that way. If they're just slow or just fumbled a little, they'll definitely panic, realizing they're about to get but because they're really great about it, they probably realize that they're going to tag until it's too late, and then see, oh my god, that guy was literally in front of me, why didn't I see him? Because you can literally just while sliding, just it's not even hard to do as well. You just need to do left and just go left and then backwards, because if you just try to go forwards and then back, that doesn't work. Yeah, you can also do that. Jump, and then let's see, how close are we? 7 minutes.
Prepare thy...
Or probably just a mistake from the devs. We're never supposed to even see it. Oh yeah, I forgot to show the second voice line of the faceplate. Just first show this. Look, this area. Probably not meant to be a secret area, but still cool. And then the second voice line of the baseplate. Let's see if we get it.
I can't tell you how fascinated I am that you were able to get into the base plate. But just for your safety, because, you know, I don't want you wandering off, I'm gonna teleport you.
They fixed that. We'll test it later. Well, could be that he just teleported me perfectly. other things are like it though. However, like, I don't know, Seal or Madness have insane downsides. Like, wait, let me explain the downsides of them. Let me talk to you. So, Berserk just slows down your attack speed, doesn't matter that much. This disables all your punches entirely. This makes people angry at you. This, I mean, there's not really a downside. Frenzy, hard to hit. Seal, if you then get Survivor, you also, the steel can also be there. This is just hard to hit. Then Psionic Sight, just good. Camouflage, also good. Shockwave, Teleport, all good. All of these, title card, all of these are essentially good on Survivor side, and Hunter side, some of them are horrible, or just have insane downsides. In my opinion, okay, that's interesting. If you start a slide in lobby and you can. Again failed. Yeah, you can do that jump, and that's essentially a really hard jump. You can also do diagonal jumps like those. Video explaining my entire life as important artist. That's were important. Well, we're almost done. I can almost listen to music again. This has been interesting so far. So after this round, it is done. Doesn't matter if it specifically has to be 1 hour. I just like how many matches you can get in 1 hour. Essentially, I just need a rough estimate, not perfection, you know. Watch a lot of anime. I've got so much stuff to watch now. And for the last... No, I do not want to play Atlantis. Get out. Okay, Survivor. Yeah, those like slides. To be honest, I think most of them just don't have collision, like the ones without a. Oh, or you just go over them. This game doesn't see me realizes. walls in this map with just like collision. Now no one's gonna attack. Okay, 2, 8, 2, 8, 3, 4. So if we minus this here, of course. This so 4 is equal to 2, 0. So we got 2,330 credits in the time that I played. And I also told essentially my entire life story.